everybody, it's Kit with Paperkitz, and I am still playing with boxes. Okay, I hear the moaning. Cut that out, Jan. I hear you groaning. Anyway, these are just so much fun, and I have been making them like crazy, and I decided to go ahead and do all the math for the 3 different size boxes. So I wanted to share that with you because I've got it all done, how to make all 3 size boxes. Let's see, which one have you not seen yet? Can't remember. But I'll show you this one. This is the larger one and the lid. Hope this is showing up. This is the medium size one and the lid. And this is the smallest one and the lid. Now I put my initial on there for right now. I'm not sure who I'm going to give this to, but it's going to go to somebody. But I got cut off before my last video was done, and I couldn't tell you about these other Inchies that I am just loving to no end. They're the little pictures, I don't know if you can see, that has the little captions. And I bought, I think there was 4 sheets for $5 on this gal's website. Like this one says, has a stage name, peace when she laughs, always have us enough to share. These are just so funny, and cute. And the gal's name, her name is Patty, but her Paperkit shop is Lisa's Altered Art, L-I-S-A apostrophe S Altered Art on Etsy. Lisa's her daughter, so I think that's a perfect name. But these are just so cute, and I'm having so much fun with them because I'm making them for friends. I'm making the set of 3 now that I have all the directions. I'm also making some little individual boxes. This is going to go to a friend, and it has to fit into a priority mailbox. So it's just the smaller one that I've made up for her. But I wanted to show you how I do all 3 of them. I wanted to give you the measurements for all 3 of them. And I also forgot to show you how I do my raggedy flowers on the top. Don't know if you can see that or not. Are you dizzy? Is that making you seasick? It is me, just watching me do it. Anyway, so I'm using them as little individual gifts. I'm using the 3-stack and the triple. This is kind of a chuckle too for our family because my husband, and I'm calling these Wally's triple Inchie boxes. My husband is notorious at Christmas for wrapping my presents up 3 and 4 times. He might get me a book or a piece of jewelry or something, and by the time it's wrapped in under the tree, it's the size of a small sports car. So, in his honor, and because we always have a chuckle about Wally and his boxes, I'm calling this Wally's triple Inchie boxes. So, let me give you the directions. I'm going to go ahead and cut one while I'm talking here because I found this sheet of graphic 45 Christmas paper, and I'm going to make these out of Christmas paper because I think they will make perfect little box sizes for some of the gifts I'm going to give at next Christmas, put in the stockings, and I think they'll fit. Haven't tried them yet, but here's hoping. Okay. Your sheet of 12 by 12. The first cut you're going to make is at 5 1/4. And out of this 5 1/4 by 12 strip, you're going to cut another 5 1/4, which is going to give you one of the box spaces. Then you're going to cut 3.75 by 3.75. And save all these leftover pieces because that's what we're going to do our little flowers out of. But I put all my box pieces in their own pile. And then a 2.375. Oh, here we go again. Between the 2 1/4 and the 2 1/2. 2.375 by 2.375. And then we're going to get our paper back and we're going to cut a 4 1/2 by 12-inch strip. Then we're going to cut a 4 1/2 inch piece. And then we're going to cut a 3.875 by 3.875 square. And then we're going to cut a 3.125, 3 1/8, oops, that's 2, 3.125 by 3.125, and that gives us our 3 bottoms and 3 tops, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So the next thing we're going to do is get our scoreboard out. Oh, no. There's going to be, well, here's the deal. Okay, guys, here's the deal. If you want the accordion fold in the base, the little bitty box, if you want the accordion fold, I don't know if all of you saw my previous video, but if you want this, oops, got some glue stuck in there, then out of the strip that's left, you've got 2 1/4 left, and it's going to make 2 strips of 1 1/8, 1.125. So, well, let's go ahead and cut it. Duh. Are you bored yet? Okay, 1.125. It's in between the 1 and the 1 1/4. And then just trim that off, and let's see how good our cuts have been. Oh, I'm getting quite a bit of a white on this one. That's alright, I'm going to take care of it. Again, don't know if it's Graphic 45 or Fiskars. But anyway, there we go. And you're going to fold those strips at 1 1/8 all the way across too, and that makes that accordion that fits perfectly on the inchies, giving you a little bit of a border around each of the edges. Also, I'm going to try and hold this video at 15 minutes, so if we don't get finished, then I'll come back and do a part B, because I do want to show you how to do some of the little things. I love doing little surprises, and I've done them on a lot of these boxes. So, okay, you're going to take your biggest square. Better not get those mixed up with my scraps. You're going to take your 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and you're going to score 1 3/4, 1.75 on all edges. Okay, that's done. You can set that one aside. The next one we're going to do is the 4 1/2 inch. Get your 4 1/2 inch square out, and you're going to score it at 1 1/2, all 4 sides. Okay, set that aside. What's our next biggest one here? Yeah, 3.875. Get your next biggest is 3.875, and on this you're going to score 1 inch all the way around. Okay, the next biggest is your 3 3/4. So in the 3 3/4 square, we're going to score 1 1/4 all the way around. And again, I just wanted to get these measurements out to you so that you wouldn't have to sit there and do all your own math. Because I kind of like math, but don't tell anybody, because then I'll be a geek. And I'm not technologically smart enough to be a geek. So anyways, I admire geeks. I wish I was a geek. Life would be so much easier. Okay, the next piece we have is the 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 square. We're going to score it at 3/4, 0.75 on each side. And then we just have the little bitty one left that measures 2.375. And we're gonna score it a 1/2 inch all the way around. This is the lid to our little bitty baby box. Which are kind of partial to the little bitty baby box, but don't tell the other two, because then they might get cantankerous. Okay, now all we have to do is, like I showed you before, on the second score line, just make a cut. And you can try it by just making a cut, but you're going to have to go in and trim up your boxes later, because I tried it. And these flaps stick up over the top a little bit if you don't do that little... Oh, there's my timer. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sign off on this video, and then I'm going to come back with a part B to show you how to do all the little special things that you may not know how to do. So thank you much for watching. Take care, and I will see you on the flip side of Project 4 Part B. Bye-bye now.